Negasngi ha kayalang ya perlu yumud hajrong kaman uyakun perca. Ye chah chalan khynnah cabari ne cabar distrik. Wayolai kile ne chah pen MKam bakala. Wada penman daka National Commission for Protection of Child Rights cirup ia krealang waka State Commission for Protection of Child Rights waki bor District of West Giant Hill District ha Conference Hall UDC ha Jowai de emlang ki seny mapai kerpang ya ki kynthai khynnah ki pulit ki doktor wa kiwi. UMB Tongper ADC ke West Giant Hill District hawa e yumud ongu iwa khamat do to ulai pen sngau thu chaki chnong ki thau ne bha bon sin wat ki khynnah ha ki chnong wa chakandong le cha pen bor ki ulai chongkre yung bru chasor ne ki wi wan ki thau de wadu ye hok wo pure puthi wo im kam ki khynnah we ye le uman lang ba kam ki ni ju cha ya bakla ki ha ki wi tawan ki kam ong ro wa to opai siar bha ya ki khynnah we kam ju ki dor bar chnong to thu bnia ki ya ki khynnah kan thai hawa mi ki na chnong wa che won lai ki we yikrum gi nei te hawa lai pen sngau thu cha ki chnong wa cha ki skur le to opai bnia bha ye man ilong nei bha wa idu le to ko wi na ka daw wa pen man ya ki khynnah u cha chalan we cha ya bakla hadin we yo opalai ya ki kynthai ki khynnah nei cha ya bakla to wan ra biang ya ki cha ki imlang sa lang ba bha nei bha MKam gi ye kirchan he ya to wa ibor ithik i prakhan we ne liang ki chnat kre kam wa pher le to u ya kre lang ki hajrong ini kentu haro wo pentip smart ha wa em ki won ki wa wir nei bha wa i chalan kynthai khynnah ya sariem le we chalan drugs na ka wi ka thau cha ki wi won i daw to wa em ka poisa te kam wa ki khynnah man ki ka menrit yong ki imlang sa lang kat wa ye wala to usumaru e ya da ya ki lem kam te em yumud ki imlang sa lang penrap UMB Tongper Kiwi wan we ye klam kan thup ki yo as pasa District Child Protection Officer West Giant Hill District ka ai kharpran SI Women Police Station Jowai wo SI je majau ki wada pen sngau ya ki daw wa pher wa pen man ya ki khynnah kam ju ki kynthai u cha ya bakla ki we cha chalan nei benta open MKam bakla ya ki hakikam wa pher
Many cases of trafficking, especially child. One point, domestic servitude. I mean, like, many of the children are being used in as domestic servants also, right? I mean, we talk about trafficking outside the state, outside the country, but even like from the local areas, let's say from the villages, if these children are forced to work, let's say in Shillong or in Jowai, or even these are some sort of, trafficking, because if they're done against their will, and the right to education, I mean, they're not getting proper education, the Child Labour Act is there, Prevention of Child Labour. So even these cases are there, and this, what is required is people should be sensitized, like I said, through the schools, to the Dorbar Shnongs, people should know exactly where the children are going. Right? This is that community awareness is very, very important at that level, at the village level, because these people know, right? They know everybody, who goes out, who goes where. So this sensitization is very, very important. It's non-eastern area. I mean, the bordering countries are basically Myanmar and Bangladesh, Nepal is up there. So there was a case of Rohingya Muslims also earlier, but unfortunately it did not affect us, right? These are persecuted communities in Myanmar. They are refugees. They are stateless. They don't have a home. So these people also, they are like the cases of child trafficking, and who knows, they may reach our state also. So my point is, like, as mentioned earlier, these victims are mostly from persecuted communities and very, very impoverished backgrounds. So the awareness should, when we give the awareness to the shnongs or to the teachers or to the students, is we should see these poor people, poverty-stricken people. We should focus on these, because these are the most likely cases, the most likely probable cases of child trafficking. Like, we should limit our target, because we can't just go spread awareness everywhere. Like, and you go to a rich family, it's not likely to happen unless, like as mentioned, you use your mobile phone and something like that happening, stalking, and this you're being lured. That is a different aspect. But mostly impoverished backgrounds, we should target these communities or these sections of the population in the rural areas. Thirdly, most importantly, is like the officer mentioned, once these people are being rescued, they should be reintegrated into society. This is very, very important. I think one-stop center is here. and a lot of psychological support is needed, right, for these children, for these women who have gone through this trauma. So I hope the centers are functioning well, but at least a coordination amongst all the departments should be there. They should work together to help reintegrate such people into mainstream society. And once we go to the people, people should be aware and they should come forward and report the families, especially, like mentioned earlier, 24 hours. The moment it's missing, the person goes missing, it should be reported immediately. And child trafficking is, women trafficking, it is interconnected. It's like, and you can say an inter-country or international crime. It is related with drugs smuggling, right? That's why the UNODC, the United Nations Drug Control Organization on Drug Control, that also it focuses on child trafficking because a lot of money is involved, right? So drugs is there, and then your organ trade is there. In African countries, there are cases of child soldiers. I think you've seen that. Unfortunately, we do not have here, right, child soldiers in many African countries. So it is related to so many, heinous activities in society. So unless we stop, and children are basically the future, and if we do not take care of our children, then what's the point of, society and all, right? So these are the most vulnerable and the most important sections of our population.